Councillor, do you want to say a word? Yes. I'm going to give a word to Councillor Rogerson, please.
Look, thank you very much. You know, to see a crowd as big as what Loic has got here tonight is testimony to the soul and the heart of this great town of Nambour. I haven't got a French accent. Let me tell you something. I've got everywhere near the passion, right, for this town. Okay. And I'll just a few little things I'd like to put forward. There's a lot of people in this particular room who have done a great deal for Nambour, who have really tried, right, to do the best for Nambour. Okay, and that's been over a long period of time. You've got a gentleman that in another 6 months' time will be actually constructing the tram terminus, the Western tram terminus, free of charge. Wow. You've got other people here that have done the spring cleans, and they've done them for numerous years. Okay, so I don't want to put a dampener on things. It's all very well talking, right? But what needs to happen is that this enthusiasm that's actually been brought forward tonight, right, needs to be put into action. Okay? There is no legislation. There is no legislation for us to go in and make someone clean up their place, whether it's a place at home or whether it's a residence in town. A good example of that is the old dilapidated building alongside Burson's that I've had numerous letters about. We have gone to the nth degree, right, and we can't go any further than that.
What about leaking roofs? Often during a big rainstorm, I walk around town and in front of shops, like in front of the pubs, there's rain coming through the roofs and sometimes through light fittings.
Yeah.
If it's on that person's property, that's that person's responsibility. So as Loic has said, you've got a task now to get inside the buildings, to go in there and knock on the door or get the landowner's name and number and convince him of as to what you want to do.
Yeah, but we are going to at some stage we are going to need your support to tell them we are with them. We support their action. Okay, and yes, you have a responsibility in the way the town looks. So you need to support us and assist us in that. We need you there.
So I just want you, and I'll tell you, this has been a big journey for me, in the fact that I used to weigh everything really heavily on my shoulders. I certainly don't like to see the empty stores in town. Okay, but I've learned something over the years. I've learnt this. It doesn't matter, and I'll be really honest with you, it doesn't matter how much you and I clean, it doesn't matter how much I pave the footpaths and all the beautification, if the stores in town don't serve the community with what they want, they are not going to be viable. When I was a kid growing up, everybody, Nambour was the centre of the universe.
Councillor Rogerson, sorry to interrupt you, but do you realise that you've just said in one sentence that everything that we've talked about tonight is for nothing?
No.
Yes, you've just said you can clean the town as much as you want. You can do this. You can do that. But if this is not going to work,
No. I'm saying...
We need hope. We need positivity.
What I want you to do is put your thinking caps on and think about what sort of businesses we could actually entice into the town, right, that are going to be viable into the future. A good example, and I'm not sure if he's here tonight. Sorry.
The problem is the rents are too high due to artificial scarcity. The rents are too high because, as was said a lot earlier, it's more beneficial to the landlord to let it sit there vacant and take a tax deduction than it is to rent it out at low rent. So, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but on every single vacant property, on the inside window, there's an advertisement for one particular party, right? So, like, all those landlords aren't in it for the town, they're in it for their own benefits. So we need to we need to entice them to actually fill those things, fill those shops with businesses. There's been several other councils around the world, and even in Melbourne they did this, and they called it a vacancy rate. So the rate's set by the council, and they created a code that basically said, if you set the rent too high that nobody lives there, that nobody will rent it, then you've got it too high and it's been vacant for too long, you will start getting double, triple, quadruple rates.
Yeah.
In that way, the council can actually do something about it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's very interesting.
I'm sorry, but
To tell you the truth, it's the first I've heard of it.
what you just said really pissed me off. And that's because I was part of a movement that came up about 5 years ago with businesses in this town. We really had something great happening on Howard Street. And it started to get, so about 2 or 3 years ago, started getting really positive press. It's the new West End, it's going to be great. And then all the rents went up, and all the great shops left. And it's not because those businesses weren't serving the community. There's Mike who's been around, and there's a ton of other people in this room. I'm sure have businesses there. I had a business on Howard Street. I've had to move it since. But those businesses did serve the community. They just couldn't afford the ridiculous rents.
Yeah.
The council is allowing people to charge.
I had somebody tell me today that their rent was $4,000 a month and it was put up to $10,000 a month. What?
So you can do something. You kind of can't do it.
I think the message. I think the message is we all feel that you can do something. That we are asking you to look at what you could do. Not tell us straight away, we can't do anything, we don't have any power, we just need you to look. Everything we're asking, everything we need in this town has been done in other towns in Australia. So please don't tell us you can't, we know you can. It just takes a bit of passion to it.
I will do everything legislatively possible, right? When you start, some of the things that you're starting, the council starts to dictate what the leases are going to be and so forth, and you say it's been done elsewhere. Look, I really don't know about that.
Vacancy tax.
Yeah.
The news the last 2 years. Vacancy tax. It's done in Sydney and Melbourne. And Google it. It's all online.
It's done. It's done as soon as we understand. As soon as we understand that an empty shop in town doesn't help anyone.
And it's revenue for council. There we go. Vacancy tax.
Yeah.
You guys make money, we get...
Yeah, we can put back in. I understand that.
No, you keep the money, just drop the rent.
That's it, yeah.
Keep the tax.
How about free Wi-Fi?
Okay. We are not going to go through every point.
So look,
okay.
I'll finish up.
Yeah.
Let's do the simple things first.
Yeah. Let the councillor finish, please.
Just in closing, and I didn't want to be negative, okay? I thank you once again, for your attendance, and I hope on Sunday the 4th, I will certainly be there, and if we all put our backs to the wheel, we will achieve something.
Okay. Thank you.